Okay guys, we're now on the way to Sydney. We're going to go check out the Open Hearth Park, show you what that's all about. I've got a good story to tell you about this place, guys, so we'll see you when we get there. So guys, we're back. We're now in Sydney. We're at Open Hearth Park. We're going to take a walk around this place, show you around, and I got a little bit of facts to tell you about this place. So let's have a little wander. Okay, Open Hearth Park. This 80-acre greenbelt Open Hearth Park in Sydney, Nova Scotia is the kind of park where you can spend an afternoon. It has walking trails, spots to enjoy the harbourfront, or walk along Mugga Creek as it winds through the site. One side has a big new soccer field and a playground for the kiddies, which is where we're at right now. We'll never forget that only a few years back, this was the site of the most toxic place in Canada. A river filled with deadly toxic poisonous chemicals. Home of the legacy of more than a century's worth of steel making in Sydney, and possible cause of many terrible illnesses that plagued its neighbors. Just 20 years ago, you wouldn't be allowed on this site. It cost $400 million to clean up this terrible mess. The cleanup was funded by Nova Scotia and federal governments. It was all fenced off because the steel plant didn't want people roaming around a heavy industrial site.
And we got a beautiful place here in the summer where the water comes out, the kids can play. That's what the little things are.
Yeah. This site got its start in 1990. It was a perfect place to bring together iron ore and lime from Newfoundland and coal from mines in Cape Breton. It all fed into giant blast furnaces. There was a time that the mill in Sydney was producing half of the steel made in Canada. Half of it. Okay guys, I'm just going through my notes here. Give me 1 second. One corner of the site where the coke ovens were, this is where coal was literally cooked to remove unwanted chemicals and impurities. Chemicals like tar, benzene and sulfur were bled off and used when possible in the industrial process. But they also oozed into the ground and as a runoff into nearby Mugga Creek. Over time, the toxic sludge built up in the Sydney Tarponds, which are covered now, guys. It's all underneath the ground here now. You'd never know it unless I told you this stuff.
Maybe you shouldn't have told them.
The plant was closed for good in the year 2000. What remained when it was all shut down were the tarponds, a deep, wide, toxic soup, and a terrible task of cleaning it up. Sydney Tarponds Agency was created to oversee the job. After decades of study, the plan was to entomb it by mixing it with cement, hardening it into stone, cover it with earth and sod, and make a park. If I didn't tell you what went on here many years ago, you would never have known what lies beneath the ground here at the heart of this now beautiful big park. Looking at it today, you'd never think of the enormous mess that was once here.
Yeah, it's so beautiful now here for the kids and everything. They enjoy soccer.
It's estimated. Go ahead. I'll finish in a second.
See what I mean, guys? He likes to cut me off.
I'm trying to tell you some facts and she's butting in.
But he always tells me I don't talk much, but, you know, but I do talk a lot.
Okay, so it's estimated that 700,000 tons of poisons were poured into the Sydney Tarponds. people in the neighborhood have claimed lots of illnesses, including cancer, which is thought to be linked to the chemicals dumped into the ponds. Officials have denied the claims, and the residents have not received any compensation for their illnesses or losses. If I didn't tell you, oh, sorry. I already read that. Yeah, it's
So this is what happens when you talk too much. You blah 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 blah.
just terrible what went on here, guys. All the mess from the steel plants run off into the grounds here. If you guys could have seen this place before they rebuilt all this, it was just horrible.
Now it's beautiful.
It was like a terrible sight and a burden on the city. But now, looking at it now, it's such a beautiful park.
Got everything.
And like I say, if I didn't tell you what's underneath the ground here, you'd never know. You would never know. You couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine what it looked like here. It was just a giant river of sludge going all through, from this end right up to the city. It ran right to the city.
Terrible.
But it's a beautiful park now. Like I say, guys, beautiful park. See the playground for the kids. Big
Even
soccer field.
in the summertime, they get the water comes up with it, so over there.
What do you think? You like this place? Pretty nice, eh?
If you have kids and you want to come on,
Pretty nice.
Come here.
Yeah, you got kids, bring them here. Kids love coming here.
Oh my God, children love it. What I hear.
On a nice hot day, I think there's even sprinklers here that they can play around in.
Yeah, I just told you that. See, you don't
Mm.
listen. The park over there. That's what I was pointing out.
Yeah, there's walking trails here and stuff. We're on one right now. It's all paved.
He talks a lot, doesn't he?
There's a little bit of information here. Broadway Ramblers. Football became popular in Whitney Pier because games between local residents and European crews in other areas of Sydney, the game was not well known until later in the century. So, what do you think, guys? I told you we'd bring you some good content. This is good content. Beautiful park. Absolutely beautiful park. And it's right next to Whitney Pier. Whitney Pier. Where am I at again here? The pier is over that side anyway. You cross the bridge and get in the pier that way. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful park. This is actually the first time I've found the entrance to it and came in the park.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's a little confusing to get in here. You have to come through the industrial park to get in here.
Yeah, last time we were here, we got lost.
I think there is a couple of different entrances to get in here though.
Seems to be.
But it's a nice place, guys. You come here for a visit, come check this park out. It's pretty cool. All kinds of kids here playing soccer, as you can see behind me. It's not a great day out, but they still come and enjoy it.
Yeah, with the short cut up here.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out today. Misty, chilly, really foggy. But they still come, they enjoy it.
Freezing.
It's just a beautiful place. Like I say, we'll walk around here for a few minutes, let you guys check it out before we head out of here.
Yeah, soon has some chicken.
We're gonna go have a bite, have some chicken.
I'm not hungry now.
We're gonna go have the best chicken on the island. So, what do you think, people? Give us some comments. Show us what you think of this park. What do you think of our island? Beautiful island. We've got a nice little mural here imprinted in a cement wall. We'll have a little gander at that. And you have a little snack shack over here. Island Sauce Company Snack Shack. Just not open today. And here's your little mural, guys. Isn't that nice?
Really nice.
That's pretty cool. Don't you walk in the frame and trying to show them.
Laura gets in the way.
On this side of me. Laura gets in the way when I'm trying to show you guys a nice, beautiful
well,
mural.
This? I get in the way and your milk goes blah blah blah.
How do you like that, guys? It's pretty cool, eh? It's all carved into the cement so it pops out like a 3D kind of. It's decent. So, I stated my facts about the place. They're all true. Just not so many years back, it was an ugly place, an ugly mess.
Well, it's beautiful.
Now look at it. If you, there are probably some pictures online. If you Google it, you may find something. See what it used to look like. There's the kiddie park here. See that? Take a wander over here. You see this? It's a nice little park. This is actually probably the best one around that I've seen so far. Yeah, you're gonna be on YouTube, guys. We're called the Caper Couple. Look us up. Subscribe, guys. Help us out and subscribe. Oh, he's got a mouth on him.
Yeah, let's keep going, guys. Don't want any parents to come.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh my God! Well, his parents came.
There's another little part of it there. And you've got this place. Ropes to climb on, slides and stuff. We got the nice soccer field there, guys. What do you think? Nice place. And we're back over at the entrance. So, I guess we will end it here. And don't forget, people, leave those comments, subscribe, hit that bell, notifications. And until next time, catch you later.